Chalmers out there, one of the linesmen, Jackson. He played for Hofstra last year.
Hello and welcome into the Long Island Sports Network for the 2024 AAU Empire Conference Championships. Kicking off a great slate of action today, both here on the upper rink and the lower rink as well, from the rinks in Shelton, Connecticut. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Binky. Once again, if it's your first time here on the Long Island Sports Network, welcome in. And you've been missing a lot of great action the whole season here. We've been covering Hofstra hockey, Stony Brook, and as well as Farmingdale, both the D1 and D2 teams for Farmingdale. And they'll be in action later today. Those teams will be. Farmingdale's D1 team gets the bye for the other division. But right now, we start action off here on the upper rink between the Fairfield Stags and their D3 team against the New York City Hockey Club representing Columbia University. These two teams coming in the D2 and D3 bracket. Fairfield comes in as the 5 seed, so they're the road team in this matchup. The NYCHC club, they are the 4 seed. They will be the home team. And it's going to be an exciting matchup here as the Fairfield Stags playing right in their backyard, just a few miles down the street. Just hop on 95. You'll be there in a split second. Passed it on the way coming up here from the island. And the Stags are sure to have some support behind them. Both the D3 team and the D1 team, they are coming up on the lower rink later tonight. But meanwhile, they're taking on the 4 seed in the New York City Hockey Club, the first season of this team, where they rebranded from the Columbia Lions to get that wider reach of the entirety of New York City. And they've been led on an outburst of offense from Brandon Avazov. Just an absolutely insane output from number 26 in white. Avazov this season, 72 points this year, and his output of over 4 points per game led the entirety of Division II. And looking through everyone, I think it led actually the entire Empire in that point category. So his point output has been top-notch all year long for the New York City Hockey Club, and he's looking to get them another win tonight. And also look for some great goaltending from this team, especially if Michael Cullen gets the start. Cullen, just a ridiculous season for him. He led the Empire, the D2, that is in a save percentage north of 900. And the Ontario native, hailing from Ottawa, has a experienced resume as well, and that really helped him. He played at the NCAA at the D3 level with Amherst, and also played D3 action with Dartmouth at the club hockey level. And he also played a really high level in junior hockey. He played with the Gloucester Rangers of the Central Canada Hockey League, and if you're looking for some notable names that also played for the Rangers, we'll look no further than Dan Boyle and Eric Goodbranson, two big names in the NHL. Dan Boyle, a longtime veteran, and Goodbranson, a hard-nosed defenseman. And you get that great goaltending as well from Michael Cullen in net. It'll be tough here for the Fairfield Stags to overcome them, but they got a well-rounded squad here coming from the D3 level, where this season went hockey 500, 7-7 with 2 ties, and also had an overtime loss. So 7-7 with 1 tie. Did have 2 overtime losses in there. So you look at the league website, it'll say 7-9-1, but you gotta give them credit for the point that they get going to that extra frame. More on the Stags this year. They got a couple of really talented players, mainly Anthony DeFilio. He led the team in points with 24, also 16 assists for number 10 in red. Jack Hitchcock, 12 goals to lead the team. He also had 22 points this season. They also have a really strong netminder in Jacob Watson in goal. He made 9 starts this year. Record really not where he would like it to be, just 4-4-1, but he does have a GAA just a little bit over 3, looking to get that offense going behind him to really give him that kind of support, and he's been locking down the fort as of late. Just 3 goals or fewer allowed in regulation through each of his last 6 starts. So if he can lock down the top line, especially off Columbia, that Avazov line, really frustrate them early, could backstop the Stags to an early upset here in Shelton. Fairfield plays their home games right here at the rinks in Shelton, Connecticut. They're sure to have a nice bit of support behind them here in this game as we are getting set for action. We'll go ahead and preview the schedule here tonight if you're joining in for all of the action. As we are kicking off the slate here for the Empire Conference playoffs. First off, we have this game right here on the upper rink. We'll give you the upper rink schedule first. Fairfield against Columbia. That's getting underway in just a few moments. Then after that one wraps up, it's New Haven, the 8th seed, taking on the top seed at Stony Brook. That's tentatively set for 4:30, but of course, if things run a little bit long, that could go a little bit later. So stay tuned, of course, for the action here tonight, and we'll bring you an update when we get it. These games all in the purple, or the black division, should say. These games all in the black division. And then the 9:30 game, the late game tonight, you have to stay up late for that, is Hofstra coming up from Long Island to take on Sacred Heart. Pride looking for revenge, went 0-3 against Sacred Heart this year. They're looking for their first win against the Pioneers on the biggest stage. That's what's going on here at the upper rink. Then you look down at the lower rink, which we'll also be covering on the Long Island Sports Network. Got a great crew down there that'll take you all the way through the action down there. They get underway later tonight. They get underway at 4. They start with the black division, or pardon, the purple division, and the action getting underway there. Ramapo against Fordham. That's the 5 and the 4 seed there, as they have the quarterfinals, which kind of serves as the play-in games. The top 2 teams in Farmingdale and Quinnipiac getting a bye. So the 5 and 4 get underway at 4. And a little bit of a later matchup in the black division between Rutgers and Farmingdale's D2 team. That's at 7. Actually, pardon, that's here on the upper rink as well. we're not calling that game. That's the other group, so we'll leave the stuff set up. They'll come up right up here. So they'll get 3 games. We get 3 games here on taking you through the call. And then also on the lower rink to round out the action at 9:30, it's Delaware against Fairfield back at the D1 level. That's the 6 and the 3 seed. But again, the game right now between Fairfield's D3 club and Columbia coming up in just a few moments right here on the Long Island Sports Network. Take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll bring you all the action live from the rinks in Shelton. Welcome back into the rinks in Shelton, where we're about to get started. As I believe we're going to read the starting lineups here. At the very least, we're getting a national anthem, or we'll stay tuned for that, as the officials are getting the last check-in at the box. It is game time here at the rinks in Shelton. Ian Binky bringing you the call here on the Long Island Sports Network. Game 1 of the Black Division playoffs here to kick off the Empire Conference 2024 championships. One of 4 games here tonight on the upper rink. 2 games going on at the lower rink getting started later tonight. We kick off the action between the Lions of Columbia, NYCHC, against the Fairfield Stags. Had the starting lineups just announced on your screen right now. Jacob Watson giving his team the last heads up as we get started. He has a 4-4-1 record this season. On the other side, it is Michael Cullen with the captain on his chest, the C on his chest, with his 5-2-1-0 record and a league-leading .903 save percentage. Last check from the officials, and we are underway here for the 2024 Empire playoffs. Fairfield in the red jerseys get the first attack as it's poked in along by Zachary Purz. Purz takes it to the far side. Lions able to flip it out. Now on the move, here's Avazov. Brandon Avazov had it poked away. Good defensive recovery there on the back foot. Owen Murphy poked it away. Purz tried to go cross ice. His pass intercepted. Recollecting now, Jonas Basanti. Left here, neutral ice, long shot, glove save, Cullen. Lets the rebound be picked up far side. On the move now, that's Joe Tambasco. On the near side, Avazov, nice pass across. The tip in just missed wide. Great look in front for Johnny Cotton. Back to the point, looking for room, Saberwall. In the corner, it's picked back up. Avazov spins along the wall. Cross ice feed intercepted. Back up the near side. Here come the Stags. Ripping in. Drop pass Hitchcock. Comes back along to Filio. DeFilio tried the centering feed. That hit a stick. Reset near side. Block shot. The attempted clear. Second try gets out. The effort from Cal Robinson. Early going here as Cal Robinson tried to kick that to a teammate. Nobody there. Defensive zone turnover. It stays along the half wall. Comes back near side. Back at the point, tipped up. Poulin's pass didn't work. Avazov on the clear. Some speed now. Joe Scardino. Scardino fires. Cullen saves. He's able to hold. Just a quick build up there from blue liner Scardino. Saw some space in behind the defense of NYCHC. Decided why not have a look. Both defenses looking good early on as Tyler Poulin keeps this in for Fairfield. Goes back around to the far side. Clearing attempt intercepted. Still along on the far side wall. Held in by Fairfield. Now a bouncing puck picked up by NYCHC. They're on the clear with, that's Rashab Nandun. Nandun dumps it in. Loose stick from Nandun. He lost his handle. The attempt to clear, no good. Held in at the point from Nick Sloan. Over in front, blocked attempt. And now cleared out by Fairfield. This puck on a roll. The officials say no icing. Jackson Chalmers, the linesman near side, waved it off. Long on the far side. They're able to get it out. Here's Avazov. Avazov with some help on the near. Flip back to the top, then the shot off the stick of the netminder of Watson. It was a look on goal from Tambasco. Back at the other end, fake slapper, nice move in, the shot, they score! Fairfield on the board first, and what a goal. Of Watson, it was a look on goal. Just moving in right back from the far side, Lucas Chaconis. Fake the slapper to create the space. Fake slapper, clever nice move there, then the wrister up and over the goaltender. Chaconis had 2 goals in the regular season, but that was an absolute beauty to open the scoring here in Shelton, as it's the 5 seed Fairfield Stags that get us started here in Connecticut. Right on their own turf. Something that plays into their advantage. Whiffed pass from John and Lester. Long shot sticked up and out of play. Luke Chaconis with a fantastic goal. And it's all up to that response from NYCHC. Team that can score goals in bunches. Remember their opening game of the season back at the Freeport Rec Center was one that they got the short end of the stick of, and then they scored 9 goals, a 12-9 final against Hofstra to open their campaign. Baker Fox trying to break out here on the far side. Nice effort from Jonas Basanti. He moves it in, takes to the slot, now wide at the faceoff dot, fires, pad stop Watson. Comes out to the point, Cal Robinson feeds down low. Out in front, looking for the handle on it, just losing Johnny Cotton. But now Cotton over in the corner. Can't keep it in as Fairfield cleared out. Baker Fox dumps this in. That allows both teams to go all for a change. Turned over to Avazov. Avazov fires, kick save. Good stop from Jacob Watson. Fairfield clears. Miscued pass. Dumped all the way in, no icing though. So play continues to roll. 1-0 lead for Fairfield for 4 minutes in. Avazov left this puck behind. On the move now. Here's a shot. Bernardi. That got a piece of the netminder Cullen and over. This bounces off the ceiling, so we get the break of play. 15:28 to go here in the first period. Opening goal officially to Luke Chaconis, unassisted. As this shot takes a bounce back over to the near side. Now fed to the far, dumped opposite corner to it first, Greg Zaffino. Zaffino, the 6'6" defenseman out there for Columbia. Big force out there. Now he chases this one down. It's dumped in behind his net. Some help from his blue line partner, Joe Tambasco. And they call a hot sauce. Affectionately nicknamed there is Tambasco. Left back along the near side, non-done, can't keep it in. Now a 3-on-2 potential break here for Fairfield. Working up the near side, that's Willem Donnelly, he fires, that's well wide. Rebound falls to West Goodman. Weston Goodman, pass was a little bit too far behind Nick Sloan. Puck tied up along the near side, now it's jarred free by the Stags. Along near side, Willem Donnelly saw some heat coming, just dumps it in. Comes over to DeFilio far side. Pass to the middle, one more. That just took a tip off the defensive stick of Tambasco. But it does stay in the zone for the Fairfield Stags. Near side, Donnelly. Tried to go behind his back. That's cut off by Sloan. Cleared all the way down. Race to it, and it is icing. Bill Emmer just could not get to it in time for the Columbia Lions. Face off to the far side here. Defensive zone draw taken, won by Columbia. They try to clear out with Tambasco. Tambasco tape to tape to Sloan. Sloan gains center ice, now dumps in. He heads off for a change. Extended stick, not enough to keep that in possession. Jack Hitchcock now on the clear. Deflected puck now comes back near side to Poulin. Tyler Poulin. Stick lifted by Avazov. Dangerously goes behind his own net, but he's got the speed to do it. Trying to work it up that left wing. Pass just out of the reach of Theodore Schumann. I thought that looked like it went out of play, and it did. Bounced off of the low portion of the glass over there far side. It's just a small portion at each side of the benches here in Shelton where there's really short glass. You think about it, it looks like reminiscent of an old 60s, 70s hockey rink, the short glass over there by the benches, but then back to what you normally expect on the near side and behind the goals. Players tumble down, loose puck, rating at the blue line, kept in by the reach of Saberwall. But back up the other side, here comes Fairfield. Streaking in, Chaconis lost his balance as he went in. Got a last tip at it, Cullen able to poke it aside. Up the other end, here's Pasanti. Pasanti leaves for the trailer, that's Cotton. Sticks tied up there, puck jarred free. Cavallaro up the far side, finds a trailer. That's shot over the shoulder of Cullen. Back to the point, held in by Coca. Coca looking for a man in the middle. It ends up coming back to the point. That shot blocked. NYCHC able to clear. This puck flipped in by Owen Murphy into the corner, now taken clear by NYCHC, but this has more than enough for icing against the Lions. Puck stays in their defensive end. Defensive zone draw, again, won by NYCHC. They've done a good job of doing that. So they're just able to clear the zone. Greg Zaffino, enough on that puck. Working back in, 3-on-2, numbers for Fairfield. Take it over the far side, they pass over the middle, cut off by Saberwall. Now on the clear, here's Avazov. Brendan Avazov rips it in right in the middle, nearly lost his balance, puck in the corner. Cotton, backhander looking for Avazov, couldn't settle the bouncing puck. Now Fairfield back up the other end again. They've got numbers. Poulin takes it down low. Holds, gives to the point. One-timer, tipped in front, now cleared wide. Good heads-up play by Zaffino to clear the danger. That sprees Avazov. Avazov, a slapper, saved by Watson. Now he holds the rebound. One-timer, take another look there, just the end-to-end cleared. Zaffino was just trying to clear his lines, really, and did it to Avazov. Tape pass right at the red line. To clear the danger. Didn't have a whole ton of time, so just went to the aggressive slapper. Avazov, a slapper. One which Watson was able to save. Juggled it for a moment, but then able to hold. Zaffino dumps this around to the near side. Enough on it, so it reaches Jack Perot for Fairfield. He clears out. Nick Sloan couldn't settle that down for the Lions. It was puck taken neutral ice. Now on the move. Here comes Fairfield. Pass over to the middle. Ends up on the stick of Zaffino. He again just fires this all the way down. And it's enough for icing. Puck just slowed up enough, so you had to wait and think about it if it was going to reach the end, but did get to the extended goal line, and a couple of icing calls here against New York. Some tired legs out there is a long shift because of the icing calls. Zaffino looks to connect on a pass here near side to Goodman, couldn't do it. Comes back into Zaffino behind his net. Zaffino, nice stick handle, but can't clear. Bouncing puck, gets through Purrs, back to the near side. Joe Tambasco able to flip it out. And this is a bouncing puck, but won't get there for icing. So NYCHC able to complete that change if they want it. They leave the men out there. Now on the other way, Bernardi. Ryan Bernardi tries to drop pass, intercepted. Chance to keep that in, but now Rashad Nundun takes clear. Nundun, a long shot into the glove of Watson. Thought about playing it, but just holds on. Good crowd down to our right. A traveling cheering section for Columbia. They draw well, went to their outdoor classic, the Winter Classic, which they dubbed Against Hofstra, is being played on the banks of the Hudson River in New York City. Had a really good turnout for that game, packed the house. Loud atmosphere and a win for NYCHC as this could send across for a one-time attempt. Zaffino couldn't settle it. Taken back near side, Johnny Cotton. Cotton, the U.S. Army veteran, feeds around the boards to Avazov. Now Cotton gets it back. Avazov behind the net, feeds over on the dangle, back to the point. With it, Tambasco. Tambasco fires, got a piece of the netminder in Watson. That back around to the far side half wall. Anthony DeFilio on it. Trying to organize the troops on an attack. Thomas Hamill. Fed right through the legs of a defender for New York, but now back on the near side, Johnny Cotton. DeFilio. Drop pass. Looking for one more. Stick lifted. Comes back to Zaffino. He clears it off the skate of a forechecker. Heading back the other way. Pasanti trying to feed the middle. No luck doing that. Zaffino can't hold it in at the point. Now a race to the loose puck. Zaffino uses all of his 6'6" frame to get to that puck ahead of the charging defender. Joe Tambasco rips in. Pass to the middle. Just mishandled by Pasanti. So break for the Stags. They come up the far side. Defender blows a tire. Allows it to be charged in. As DeFilio takes back to the point. Poulin looking for the tip in front. Bouncing puck. DeFilio fanned on the shot. Lost his balance. Now still in possession. DeFilio back on it behind the net. Goes back to the point. Scardino fires. Stick save Cullen. Rebound to the far side. Now flip to the near. Took a bounce off a defender's stick. Avazov waiting for the puck to come to him here near side. Now he scoops it up. Just always in the right place at the right time is the North American Hockey League veteran. Avazov takes the slot on the backhand. Looking to feed in the middle. No luck there, but still in possession. Avazov feeds to the point. Cal Robinson gets to it. One more to Avazov. Avazov looking across. Here's a chance. Good defensive recovery. Took the angle away from Emmer. Fairfield again on the clear. Blue liners going for a change. Now it's brought in by Chris Larkin. Larkin fires, glove save Cullen. He's able to hold. You figure so far so good for this defensive unit for Fairfield. Avazov has been trying to make chances, but really his best chance so far in this game. There was a one cross-ice pass which he was trying to set up. Just didn't connect with a teammate, and then on the other try, a few moments ago, the slapper from about the face-off dot on the near side, which goaltender Jacob Watson able to stop. As these teams tie up, looking for possession. It's dumped in. Comes back around to Jack Perreault. Perreault looking to start a movement up the near side. Giving over to the far, that kick down off the skate of Nicholas Coca. Coca up the near side, now dumped in. Cullen behind his net, leaves it on. Nico Linder around there. His team can't get it clear. Get over to the far side, stick check by Cal Robinson. Comes back along behind the net. Shot from the far side boards. Ends up going back to the near side. Players tie up, a 2-on-2 scrum right along the half wall. Still in there. Officials not stepping in yet. Now it's taken away by Rohil Saberwal. Saberwal looking to clear, but that's left behind. Just kept in there at the blue line by Jude Skirbo. Now second effort able to clear are the Lions. Could have been icing there, but it was touched up a little bit beforehand. Purrs sends that on goal. Cullen opts to leave it off for Robinson. Play continues to roll here, 6:08 to go in the first. Robinson and Purrs tied up. Purrs able to kick it to a teammate. Unable to keep it in, though, as that's cleared out by the Lions. Skirbo trying to feed a pass through. No luck there. Johnny Cotton leaves it to no one in particular on the near side. Ryan Bernardi rips it in. Takes down low against Zaffino. Pass back to the point. Good hold. Owen Murphy fires. Pad stops. Rebound still there. Pass in front on the doorstep. Now flip clear. Joe Tambasco able to get to that puck. Muscle it out, but not clear is the danger. Comes back to the point. Poulin lost the handle on it. Had to vacate the zone. Everyone tags back up now for the Stags. They use it as a chance to change lines. It's dumped in again to complete that line change. There's Zaffino on it. Long pass intercepted. But out of collision, gives it back to Tambasco. Joe Tambasco and his defensive unit, along with Greg Zaffino, getting a lot of work early on in this game. Zaffino finds the move from Avazov. Avazov just ran out of room, looking to feed to Cotton in the middle. Comes back to Zaffino, his long shot, looking for the tip, just sent wide by Avazov. Taking it back down low, Tambasco. Takes it out to the middle, good stick. Comes back to the point, Zaffino, his shot blocker side by Watson. Back along the far side, picked up by Jack Hitchcock. He flips clear, looking for the attack now. On the move, here's Willem Donnelly. Donnelly fed over, just too far out of the reach of DeFilio. Still in here for Fairfield. Johnny Cotton battling for it, comes out, a good save. Cullen still there, not taken away by Braden Avazov. Avazov with help on the left wing from Pasanti. Back to him, the shot, he scores! Brandon Avazov, only a matter of time, he gives the first goal to Columbia. Taken away by Brandon Avazov. You saw that move with Pasanti, just waiting to get Avazov in a space where he could work his magic. Just sent the defender the wrong way, then the shot just eludes the pad of Jacob Watson to tie us at 1. Avazov's first of the playoffs. And an assist goes to Jacob Pasanti. Brand new hockey game here late in the first period. Avazov led this team with 35 goals in the regular season, as that is blown dead after the save from Michael Cullen. 35 goals for Avazov here in the regular season. Now he opens his campaign in the playoffs. That great goal, as this is flipped down the ice. It will be on target, so no icing. And now forcing the cover up from Watson. Maybe they might have gotten the scoring flipped on that goal, but we'll stay tuned and keep you posted on that. That was sent out of play. Right now it's announced as Pasante from Avazov, but Avazov was the one that ripped it home. Quick shot on the far side. That's saved by Watson. Now his team tries to organize a rush. Takes a good bounce for the Stags off the official, so no icing. But it does come up the far side. There's a shot, pad save. Took the look away from Nick Sloan. Now the pass taken away. Fairfield uses a chance as a change. That is a shot on the near side from Larkin, saved by the goaltender in Cullen, as we take another look at that goal. Taken away by Braden Avazov. Just moves up the far side from Jonas Pasanti. Help on the left. Then fed the pass right back to Pasanti. Back on the near side, Tyler Poulin tries to dump it around, but it's cut off on the near side half wall. Cal Robinson chases it down, far side, gives back to the near. Now finding some room to work, it's Rohil Saberwall. Drops back at the point. Moving with it, Weston Goodman. Back at the point, none done. Done back near side. Weston Goodman fires just wide of the net. Cal Robinson couldn't race to that quick enough, so he has to get it back in his own end. Long pass, waiting for it. Back on the near side, Weston Goodman. Goodman just couldn't feed that pass through. Two minutes to go here in this first period. 1-1 hockey game. As the pass right at center ice, intercepted by Pasanti. Jacob Pasanti fires a shot, stick save from Watson. Rebound picked up in the corner. Deflected by a stick, and then a big hit thrown by Pasanti. He keeps it up, pinned against the wall. Taken free, Columbia looking for a look. Cotton had his stick lifted. Fairfield cleared this all the way down, a race to the loose puck. It'll be one. Good effort from Chris Larkin. Larkin chases it down as the goaltender in Cullen vacated the net. Lucked out a little bit there as he was able to get back in the crease.
Fairfield
Great hustle from Chris Larkin. Would have been icing if he didn't mash his foot to the gas, but he did. Cullen made the executive decision really late to go play that puck. He was able to recover, but it could have been dangerous. Brandon Avazov up the right wing. He takes it in, tries to shelf a shot, he scores! Just enough daylight for Avazov to give his team the lead. Brandon Avazov. Well, Jacob Watson thought he had the post sealed, and he did, but Avazov so strong, such a great shot. He was able to get it up, elevate right by the ear of Watson for his second of the game. You just cannot contain that man right there, Brandon Avazov. He's got two in a few minutes to put New York ahead for the first time tonight, 2-1 over Fairfield. Now you look for the response from the Stags. They try to ramp up the forechecking pressure. But then you do that, and then Avazov's going to find some spaces to expose you on defense. There's a big check at the side of the net. Pasanti cleared his man out. There's a shot from the near side. Stick down by Watson. As we're under 35 seconds to go here in the first period. Fed back along, here's Avazov. Avazov with time, dingles around, he's in alone. The shot, he scores! A first period hat trick for Brandon Avazov, 3-1 New York. Fed back along, here's Avazov. Left one-on-one with the defender and then just absolutely undresses him. Left him alone with Watson and then goes to the backhand to beat him. Shot, he scores! The former New Jersey Titan has his fingerprints all over this first period. From down 1-0, his team about to head to the dressing room ahead 3-1. They couldn't even finish announcing his second goal before he scored his third. And now a chance for more. Johnny Cotton had it poked away by Owen Murphy. Now a counterattack looking for the rush. They dump it in, under 10 to go. Back around here at the side of the net, Joe Tambasco just holding it up as the first period comes to a close as Brandon Avazov gets into the mix a little bit behind the net on the physical play, but he's the story of that first period. His team is up 3-1 because of his 3 goals. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, more action coming your way between Fairfield and New York City. It's the Lions of Columbia with a 3-1 lead at the break right here from the rinks in Shelton on the Long Island Sports Network. ready to rock here in the second period from the rinks in Shelton. And it's a 3-1 lead for the 4th seed NYCHC, the team from Columbia University, over the hometown team in the Fairfield Stags, their Division III squad. It was a 1-0 lead for Fairfield, and they had the early momentum after a goal just 3 minutes in from Luke Chaconis. But since then, it's been the Brandon Avazov show. A natural hat trick, including some really filthy goals. All 3 of his goals coming in the last 4 minutes of the period. Just a ridiculous display of skill from Brandon Avazov, and he might not be done just yet. During the regular season, we talked so much about how he led Division II of this Empire Conference in points per game, but that really doesn't do it justice until you say he scored 4.2 points per game. It's just an absolutely ridiculous pace, and he's already got a first period natural hat trick. He could be looking to do more damage in the second. Both goalies back in the crease. Cullen back out there for the Lions, and Watson, after some tough luck against Avazov, just 1-on-0 matchups. He's looking for a little bit of help from his defense here in the second. As the puck comes to center ice, we are underway for the middle frame. 2-goal lead for Columbia as they look to hold on and move to the semifinals tomorrow. Thomas Hamill feeds up the far side. Good joust by Saberwall to keep it in, at least for a moment. But now collected by Hamill, he organizes the attack. Cross-ice feed bounces off the knee of Weston Goodman. Comes back in for Cal Robinson. Robinson tried to feed it through the middle. Bouncing puck still there. Dangerous play from Robinson on defense. It stays in. Now Rashab Nandan organizes, gives to Nick Sloan up the near side. Leads back to the middle. Good stick lift from Cavallaro, but defender, or rather the attacker, caught offside. Trapped in behind the play. I saw someone mention it in the comments of the live stream, but some top quality hair on this New York City team. Cal Robinson, Greg Zaffino, both with great heads of hair. You can see it flowing out from under the bucket. So Robinson will head to the bench, but Zaffino takes his place out there on the blue line. And always someone with some great lettuce out on the ice. This long shot goes wide. Take it back at the point by Perreault. Perreault dances, he fires, kick save Cullen. Rebound comes out to the far side, but now picked up on defense by Joe Tambasco. Takes his time, patience, gives over to Zaffino. Zaffino's pass, ill-advised, intercepted by Bernardi. Pass right out in front, the shot, good save. Cullen had to make a reflex-heavy save. Just turned over right in front. Great opportunity for Fairfield, but couldn't take advantage. On the near side, unable to keep it in. Back down, here's a chance for Bernardi. Bernardi chases it down in the corner, but couldn't keep possession. Trickles out to the far side where NYCHC able to flip it clear. Jude Skirbo takes this in, drags to a shot. Good stop from Cullen. Back to the far side, DeFilio's shot kicked down, was going wide anyways. Now flipped clear by Greg Zaffino. Chasing it down, Avazov, he fires. A little bit too much on that, goes wide. Avazov has the last 3 goals of this game, but that's a miscued pass. That goes down for icing. And with Johnny Cotton back out there for NYCHC, can give a little bit of a breakdown for him. You know, with the great grad school program at Columbia, you get some guys like this, like Johnny Cotton, a 31-year-old U.S. Army veteran. He served in the 101st Airborne, that famed unit. So thanks to you for your service, Johnny, and a lot of veterans here. Thanks so much for his service. And now getting to play some top-level club hockey here back in college, as there's a shot right in front, tipped up and over the net. A look for Willem Donnelly. Cotton also having a really good season on offense as he has this. Takes it across the blue line, the drop pass to Avazov. Avazov looking to feed it through. That never reached the intended target of Passati. Still behind the net, Cotton picks it up in the corner. Point pass, one more Saberwall. Saberwall just kept that in, gives over to Cotton far side. Johnny Cotton, just a shot from behind the net, goes off the pad of Watson. Play still alive here near side. Avazov, check down hard, a legal check they say, we keep things moving. Hitchcock, fed back to DeFilio. DeFilio lost his balance, still fed in front. Hitchcock couldn't get his stick on that. It's now NYCHC on the move with none done. Had his stick lifted, DeFilio taking it back for Fairfield. Reach around, poke check, Saberwall broke that play up. Loose puck, taken behind the net. Jack Hitchcock, fed in the middle of the shot, good save from Michael Cullen. Reach around, poke check, Saberwall broke that play up. Good puck movement there on that last attack. Taken behind the net. From Fairfield, that's what they got to do, just wear down this defense. Chances are low that it's going to be one shot. I like that effort there, despite the good look from Chris Larkin. They're going to have to keep pucks on net and really wear down Michael Cullen, as this is called icing. Speaking of wearing down netminders, and I mean, they've been doing a decent job at it. They are out shooting Columbia right now, 19-13. But the lead where it matters most stands at 2 for Columbia. Shot from the point, whizzing wide. A shot from Perot. Play still alive here. Backhanded pass, looking to the middle. That's cut off. Flip not clear. But Perot couldn't keep handle on it, so they have to recollect the neutral ice. Perot cuts through, takes it in. Here's a shot. Save Cullen. Rebound in the middle. Now flip clear by Goodman. Now he chases it down as this rolling puck has enough, and it is icing against Columbia. Rashab Nandan looking skywards there. He's been out on the ice a long time, as has his four partners, Wes Goodman, as well as Liam Murray out there, hoping to get this face-off win, flip it clear, but with now icing. They catch a break there as unable to keep it in, Owen Murphy. Tie up right in front of the Columbia bench. Players tumbled down. They're able to clear their lines. Now line change starting here, but not everyone off. Murphy feeds this down low. That's cut off by Saberwall. Puck stays along behind the net. Nundun trying to get clear. Comes back to the point, Poulin. Poulin tries to slap her, that's blocked. Then all the way back out, Weston Goodman, a great shot block, heads to the bench. Good forechecking pressure from Passati. Delays this rush for the Stags. Forecheck still on here. Avazov chasing it down. Back to Poulin near side. Tyler Poulin not finding much room to work. Takes a check from Cotton. Can't advance any further down the right wing. Second effort, able to dump it in. That's Johnny Lesser. Long pass through everyone here, but chasing it down. Passati, no icing. Feet out in the middle. The shot just wide. It was Avazov again. Right place, right time. Just couldn't get the shot on target. Long pass, a good one here to Donnelly, but a bouncing puck he couldn't settle. Tim Basco able to clear. Back on the attack, Johnny Cotton. Cotton in the middle. Good stick check there, Scardino. Scardino gets it back behind his net. Able to clear this out. Now a race to the loose puck. Good stick check from Zaffino, just clearing the lines, and now offside called. As the Stags a little bit overzealous on that rush. This is the first game of the Empire playoffs and across both divisions, but the first game in the black division to be exact. Purple division also getting underway a little bit later tonight. Top two teams there, Farmingdale and Quinnipiac, get today off, get that first round bye. That'll serve you well when you're in a short tournament like this. If you just have to win 2 in 2 days rather than 3 in 3, feel like your path to that final and that championship is a lot easier. But you don't get that luxury here in the black division. You gotta win 3 games in a short time span. Greg Zafino, tape to tape. Here's Avazov. Avazov tries to put on the brakes. As a whistle here. It looks like a penalty coming up to NYCHC, perhaps. See what the call is here. Pleading his case, Jonas Basanti near side, as player checking into the box is Theodore Schulman. It's the first power play of the night. Belongs to Fairfield. Get that official call here in a moment as this puck comes down low. Official call is too many men on the ice. So a miscue on the bench. There's a loose puck. Taken by Colin. Good save, rebound, score! They cashed in on the rebound. This back to a 1-goal game. Official call is too many men on the ice. And the power play strikes. Here's a shot from Poulin that started the chaos.
On the
Going able to kick it out initially.
Loose puck taken by Colin.
Then makes another
Good
save, but the second or
rebound,
third effort.
Score!
I believe that was Zach Purz cashing in on the loose puck. Purz on the power play brings it back to a 1-score contest. The first goal in over a period of time for this Fairfield team. Puts them right back in it. Purz had 9 goals in the regular season, including 1 on the power play, as this goes down for icing. But none bigger than that one is his team back within striking distance. And as you mentioned, it was a power play goal. PK was a really big sore spot for NYCHC in the regular season. Just killed 63% of penalties against them. Now they're caught on the break again. This shot misses high and wide. Puck takes a funky bounce off the linesman's leg. Allows it to be organized by Cal Robinson and NYCHC. The pass out the glass, no good. Meanwhile, the power play for Fairfield in the regular season was pretty strong, up over 22%. See if they're aggressive to try to get NYCHC back into the box as this puck comes back in. Is a big check along the boards. Legal play, we keep going despite the protests. A little bit of Nick Sloan. Puck dumped in, Cal Robinson trying to move it along the boards. Pass right out in front, tipped wide. Moved back along on the near side by Willem Donnelly. Possession lost, flipped out of there by Columbia. Keep play rolling after Zach Purz has just gotten us back to a 1-goal game, and that tipped up and out of play off the stick of Jack Hitchcock. After the friendly tip for Columbia, face-off coming to center ice here to get us back started. This tipped all the way in. Cullen out to play it. Able to find a pass to Zafino. Organizing now near side Avazov. Avazov had it taken away. Anthony DeFilio heading up for the Stags. Shot blocked by Zafino. Comes around behind the net. Zafino holds on the near side corner. And now flips this out to neutral. DeFilio gloves it down. Onside entry. DeFilio fires a shot. Glove save Cullen. He holds. On the near side corner. Pressure starting to mount now for Fairfield. And after Avazov took charge in the closing 4 minutes of the first period, it's seemingly been all Fairfield the last couple minutes. This quick shot, just a good look on target from Anthony DeFilio. You get the look, might as well take it. Set up an offensive zone draw, which they aren't able to take advantage of. This shot from Cotton, he scores! Johnny Cotton hits Peter, back to a 2-goal lead. From Anthony DeFilio, you get the look. Might just another pass from the defenders. This time set up by Joe Tambasco. Long feed comes through center ice. Aren't able to take advantage of. From Avazov, right on the tape of Cotton. He makes no mistake. He fires it past Watson. First goal from Johnny Cotton here in the playoffs. Brings it back to a 2-goal lead for Columbia. They lead at 4-2 over Fairfield. Mentioned the success that Cotton had in the regular season. Has 17 goals. A little bit over a goal per game pace. Gets another one here to start his postseason. Primary assist again to Brandon Avazov. And he's met his 4-point-per-game clip here before we hit the halfway mark, which we hit right now. Thomas Hamill flips this in, unable to hold it in near side. Weston Goodman back the other way for Columbia. Goodman holds, flips on goal, blocked partially, then sticked to the side by Watson. Some speed near side, Johnny Lesser. Lesser dumps opposite corner as his team heads for a change. Trying to hold that puck in, but Avazov to at first neutral ice. As much as you want to say that for Columbia, it's a team that Avazov, he's going to take them as far as he can. There's a lot of talent on this NYCHC squad as this comes all the way down against Columbia, and it's icing. But if Avazov has an off night, one of these few nights here in Shelton, you can look to other guys to pick up that slack. You saw Johnny Cotton score. You also get help from guys like Cal Robinson. He's got a good shot from the point. Some good shooting blue liners. Robinson, Tambasco, even Zafino. He's got 6 goals this year. Jonas Pasante's also chipped in on offense. Really, that top line and top pairing have been the name of the game for New York this year. But if you get that depth scoring going here, especially at the right time, they can make a run. Fed out in front, they score! Jonas Passanti joins the fun. It's 5-2. Just setting up the cycle there. The puck taken by Avazov right behind the net. Waited for the timing on the pass perfectly right in front. And then all that his man had to do in Passanti was tap it home. So after Fairfield was able to cut the deficit to 1, 2 quick goals from NYCHC has brought their lead to 3, their largest lead of the night. And just as we were talking about it, that top line been so important this year for NYCHC. All 3 of the forwards now with a goal here on the game. Avazov working hard in front of the penalty boxes there on the far side. Avazov skating back, strong on his skates, feeds over far side. They try to chip it around the defender, now dumped in by Avazov. He heads off to the bench for a change. Fairfield, you gotta figure they want to get one back at the very least, if not two, before the end of this period. Pears feeds far side. Owen Murphy gives over to Pears. He tries to dump in, but can't get it past Saberwall. Back on the move, near side. Pasanti fires, shot blocked. Tylen Poulin in his way. Poulin skates it through neutral. Drop pass to the point. Fed over for a one-timer. Along the ice, goes wide. It's Perreault with the look. Rebound all the way back to the defensive end for the Stags. Jack Perreault. Saucer feed near side, bumped over to DeFilio. Anthony DeFilio looks for the deflection in front. Ended up blocked. That was Cal Robinson in the way. Now Robinson organizing the clear, gets back out to center. Is pounded in just right at the red stripe, so no icing. Now you see that forechecking pressure from Fairfield, especially when Avazov isn't out on the ice. They feel more comfortable doing that. And looking towards the front of the net. Didn't reach him. Put back along by Nick Sloan. Sent around by Goodman. Back to Sloan far side. Sloan steered to the boards by Perreault. Taken clear by DeFilio. Man wanting the pass. That is Hitchcock. Hitchcock on it. One-on-one against Cal Robinson. Now help coming on defense. Fires a shot. Tipped up and saved by Cullen. Cullen, after some shaky moments in that first period, has really settled into a groove in the second. Looking confident in goal, and for the guy that led Division II in save percentage, you're going to need him to take you a long way. Here tonight, it's been so far so good for Cullen. Fairfield has fired a lot of rubber his way. He's made 22 stops so far tonight. Weston Goodman along the near side, being chased down on defense. Backhander looking towards the middle. Pass never reached Bill Emmer. A shot from the near side, patted aside by the netminder in Watson. Still left along now on the puck. Here's Joe Scardino. Scardino, long pass comes through. Tipped down by Chaconis, but couldn't take advantage. Fairfield with it, a long shot from the point, steered aside. Scardino with the look. Loose puck, back on it. Here's another shot, good save. That was Cullen again. He had a couple of stops there in the last sequence. There's Luke Chaconis with the shot on the far side. You really like to see this Fairfield team try to get some traffic, try to get some bodies in front of Michael Cullen. He's been handling everything comfortably. His rebound control has been pretty good. But if you get some traffic in front of goal, park them there, make his life difficult, put a screen in front, that's when you can really get some trouble brewing against Cullen. Another shot he was able to turn aside. Spinning shot there in the middle. It's blocked. Still there for Perreault. Jack Perreault lost his balance. Appeal for a tripping call, not going to get it. Looks like we're back now. Apologies for that. At 3 minutes to go here in this second period. Still a 5-2 lead for NYCHC. Despite some pressure from Fairfield, they have not been able to break through Cullen after getting the first goal in the second period. It's been 2 unanswered for Columbia as they charge in. This an offside call. Cotton just a step too far ahead. I think that, again, that key, especially here late late stages of this game for Fairfield is going to be getting to the power play. Their second goal of the game was scored on the power play just a matter of seconds into that man advantage. And power play has been an area of struggle all year long, but this finds a home. Tipped up and in, it's back to a 2-goal game. Just force pucks on net. That's what they've been doing all game now. DeFilio finally able to take advantage and get one in behind the netminder and Cullen. Just the slick wraparound takes a friendly bounce up and over Cullen. First of the playoffs for Anthony DeFilio, a player who's been working hard all night long. He's been noticeable. Now his efforts finally rewarded with a goal. This an onside rush. DeFilio tries to go behind. Left right there for Hitchcock. He couldn't get a shot away. But a good pass nonetheless from DeFilio. Still working hard. Pass comes up the other way. Avazov feeds through. Comes over to Pasanti. He takes the blue line. Long pass intercepted. As this game's ramping up, the pace ramping up here. DeFilio into the corner. Fed out in front. Good save, Cullen. There's another shot from Hitchcock. Trying to split the defense. Avazov doubled down, breaks for Cotton. Cotton scores! Johnny Cotton, an instant response. Lead back to 3. That's proof that it's not always the Avazov show. He tried to rush in, but then lost his balance, took himself out of the play, but then Cotton forcing the turnover, then the backhanded shot right along the ice, using the defender as a screen perfectly. And just a matter of seconds after that goal from DeFilio, Cotton's second of the game brings it back to a 3-goal lead. It's 6-3. If you want a timestamp on that, by my count, just over 40 seconds, the difference in those goals as this covered up. And then some discussions between the guys before the officials send them on their own way. Joe Tambasco gets his way on the score sheet with a helper. Avazov the primary. Tambasco the secondary assist on the second goal of the night for Johnny Cotton. That has put NYCHC out in front 6-3. And a big check at the blue line by Weston Goodman. Took Bill M, took his man out of the way. Now a loose puck. Agile on his skates, Owen Murphy. Got around one, but not the second man. Just flipped all the way down. Won't be enough for icing. Some of that choppy ice towards the end of the period. Under a minute to go. Avazov without a stick, still able to make an impact. Avazov still skating out there without his stick. Now he fetches it down behind the net. Momentary break here as this is dumped in by Connor Cavallaro. 25 seconds to go in the second. Royal Hill Saberwall behind his net. A little bit too much there. Back out in front. This shot too high from Luke Chaconis. Still at the side of the net, now covered up. Great chance moments ago for Luke Chaconis. Right there, the shot just too high. Trying to roof it, but maybe doing a little bit too much there. You'd like to see at least that effort, just get it on goal, especially on that one-time attempt. Cullen could have spilled a rebound there. This puck fed back along up the near side. Time running down, 5 seconds to work. No lane for Kyle Dillon to get one on goal, so this comes out to the point. No shot before the end of the second period. A lot more diverse offense there from New York City as Columbia takes a 3-goal lead into the locker room, 6-3 over Fairfield. We'll take a timeout here And when we come back, we'll bring you the third period of the first game here in the Black Division between Columbia and Fairfield, live on the Long Island Sports Network. Getting set to go for the third period between NYCHC and Fairfield here at the rinks in Shelton, Connecticut. The first game of the Empire Conference playoffs here in the Black Division. And it's Columbia with a 3-goal lead after 40 minutes of play. They lead it 6-3 over Fairfield. The Stags have had their moments in this game. A couple of lucky bounces late in that second period shows that things might be tilting in their direction. They still have a healthy lead in the shots department. 14 more shots than Columbia. They lead it there 34-20. They still trail where it matters most by a pretty healthy margin. They trail by 3, and they're going to need to get the offense going early here in the third. They can't afford to let Columbia get on the board first or really at all here in this third period. Next teams on deck, New Haven and Stony Brook getting set to go after this one reaches a conclusion. But before that, we still got 20 minutes of action. Johnny Cotton wins the faceoff, and we are underway here in the third. This dumped in by Murphy on the far side. Taking position there, Joe Tambasco for NYCHC. He starts the rush. Gets around Jude Skirbo. Tries a slapper. That's knocked down by Watson. Rebound taken by the Stags. They try to organize, but instead finds its way back near side. Johnny Cotton takes it in, gets around Poulin. Leaves this back along to Jonas Basanti. Cotton at the half wall, pinned there by Scardino. Taken away, Poulin. Looking for room. It's instead picked up near side by Bernardi. He flips it along as his blue liners head for a change. Sent all the way down, no icing here. We keep play rolling. Owen Murphy forced into a turnover. Good recovery by Perot. He was the one that turned the puck over, but able to get back to the post for the shot block. Now the aggressive push. This puck comes back to a shot. DeFilio missed the net. Fired a little bit too high, and the player overskated the puck, so here comes Avazov. Avazov feeds on. The return pass, he was unable to settle it down. Basanti was there, but Saberwall gets it. His cross-ice feed, no receiver. Cal Robinson races to it. Able to bounce it off of a defender's skate. Comes back along to Nandun. Rashad Nandun leaves it around down low. Setting up the cycle at the point. Saberwall. Rohil Saberwall gives down. Here's Avazov, back to Saberwall. Along the boards, try to flip it along. That's gloved down, but taken right back by Nandun. And now a penalty called, and that's a big one. It's sending a Stag to the box. First power play of the night on tap right now for NYCHC as the penalty box door swings open, and it's Owen Murphy to the sin bin. Well, the power play has been a sour note, or penalty kill, I should say, has been a sour note for this NYCHC team. The power play has been electric. 18 power play goals this year, over 1 a game, and firing at a 39% clip. Watch for this puck movement here. It's going to be really good, as there's a shot from the point. Good save. There's Zafino with the look. He's back on it at the point. Zafino feeds over. Spinning back now, Tambasco. Zafino, Tabasco. Tambasco's shot was blocked and back out to neutral ice. Penalty against Murphy. They don't have the official call yet. Perot fires a slapper. Short-handed chance, turned aside by Watson. Avazov. Back over to Tambasco. Tambasco feeds back to Zaffino. Zaffino look for the cross-ice feed. That's knocked down. Kept alive by Pasanti. Penalty havoc on. Zaffino finding some issues, moving it back along. Comes back to the point, Pasanti. None done. Rather, that's Avazov. Moves around his man. Charges to the net. Looks for the Michigan. Had it knocked away. Had his hand slashed. He wants the call. Shaking it off. Not going to get one. Suppose that's one way to shut down the Michigan. Just hack at the guy's hands. Avazov still talking with the officials. Still not happy that he didn't get the penalty. Cotton. Drop pass to Avazov. Didn't connect. DeFilio able to clear it out. Cullen out to play it. Had some company there from DeFilio. Rather, that was Cavallaro. Doesn't phase him, but the penalty does come to a close. No great chances on that man advantage for NYCHC, but 2 critical minutes killed off the clock. Trying to hit the trailer there in Cavallaro. Didn't connect as a stick goes flying. A shot from in front, saved. You see here, Larkin's going to get the shot. See where the stick goes flying here. That was Cal Robinson's stick. The stick lift from the forechecker sent it flying. And then Larkin created the space. Got a good shot away, but Cullen able to save. Players tumbled down. Baker Fox able to clear. Luke Chaconis couldn't flag that pass down, so it comes to Cal Robinson for Columbia. Seems the name of the game right now for Columbia is to just get it out of the defensive end and see what happens on the attack. They're not going to force anything. They don't want to be caught with numbers short at the back. Just play responsible defensive hockey with a 3-goal lead. Nothing too crazy on the attack. This comes low to Chaconis. Spins, finds space near his side. The centering feed cut off. And then the pass right back to Chaconis. Bounced off of his stick. Good play by Cullen to keep his stick on the ice, disrupt that centering feed moments ago. Helped his team clear. Tyler Poulin chipped in by Chaconis as now Fairfield heads for a partial change. Everyone else still lurking out there. Now they'll likely head off here as this long pass comes through to Nico Linder. Linder dumps this in. Moving back on the near side, Max McKenna. Pass wasn't on the money. So Baker Fox clears out again. Rashab Nundun trying to set something up. Comes back now, a chance for Goodman. Weston Goodman looking to feed over. That's taken away. Now on the move here is Jack Perreault. Perreault feeds on, stick save Cullen. Rebound back to the near side wall. Still there and forced off the puck, Weston Goodman. Back reorganizing is Kyle Dillon. Delayed penalty coming. Yeah, delayed penalty coming to NYCHC. Didn't see the official with his arm up in the air, but it was the far side official. He caught a slash. That's sending Fairfield back to the power play. Weston Goodman, the guilty party. And now you get that big opportunity right where they wanted it. Fairfield to the man advantage. Here with 13:48 to go in the third. Puck goes behind the net to start it. Pairs tied up. There's Zaffino, gets to it, able to clear it down. Zach Purse trying to organize. Now with some speed, Jack Perreault. Perreault flips in, wins the race against the Fino. Work back along to Zach Purse. Purse goes behind the net, finds Bernardi. Bernardi back to the point. Perreault one-timer, pad stop, rebound, backhander sent wide. It was a good look. Just the rebound opportunity didn't get on goal. Good work at the blue line from Perot to keep this puck in. Skirbo. Our side goes down low. Bernardi. Minute gone on the power play. Pers. Right inside the face-off circle. Tries to feed the middle. Pass intercepted. Pasanti found space. Fires it down. This would be a huge penalty kill for NYCHC if they can kill the last 42 seconds. Working in Scardino. His team in the midst of a change. Hits a man in the middle, Willem Donnelly. Donnelly finds DeFilio. Too many men committed down low, it seems, for Fairfield. Now they try to spread out. Still pinned along the wall. Donnelly behind the net. Low to high, Donnelly feeds across a one-timer, stick save, Cullen, rebound in the air. He has no clue where the puck is. It's along the near side boards. Pass goes back across from Hitchcock. He had that one-time look. Bouncing puck out of the zone, penalty killed. Back to 5 aside. Some good looks for Fairfield, but couldn't convert. Now it's cleared out. A long pass looking for Pasanti. Intercepted before it reached him. Tyler Poulin along the near side. Hit to the boards. But the puck cleared out. Avazov on his horse trying to get to that puck first. Just pokes it along. Still there at the back of the defender in Scardino. Gets to it. Comes out to Cotton. Cotton had it poked away. It's stripped coming up the other end. It's Larkin. It feeds off to Willem Donnelly. His shot blocked. I'd be careful there as Donnelly was heading to the bench. Good timing on the line change as this shot from the near side from Hamill's blocked. Hamill's still there, trying to feed the middle. Lane was blocked away before it reached DeFilio. Still there, side of the net. Backhander looking for room in front, none there. Still there, puck battled for it. Loose. Puck was loose, but the officials blew it dead. Just chaos in front of goal, players poking at it. They blew it dead right there as soon as the goalie and Cullen tried to put his glove over top. He kind of fanned on the effort, but the officials lost sight just long enough for them to blow the whistle. Puck taken away on a good poke check and a clean shoulder check in the neutral ice. Jarred it free from Nico Linder. Not before he could dump it in. Chaconis, his shot blocked, comes back to the point, fed along, just unable to settle it down, Connor Cavallaro. Back at the point, here's a slap pass from Murphy, back along the near side, Murphy holds, he did hold in for a moment, but now it leaves the zone. Stags have to tag back up, 10 minutes to go. Johnny Lesser shakes off a stick check, goes far side to Scardino. Joe Scardino, shot save, rebound, still there. Fanning on the shot, Chaconis. Couldn't settle the puck down as this goes out of play. Chaconis had a great chance. Couldn't settle the puck down at first, then when he finally did, stick went over top of the rolling puck. Face off to the right side of Michael Cullen. Puck comes right to the near side wall afterwards. Greg Zaffino gonna try to get it out of there. Max McKenna gloved it down along the boards. Still on a battle. Over on the near side, unable to feed that through. Comes out to Joe Tambasco. Chopped puck. Bounces down to Jacob Malter. Malter cleared out on a big check from Nick Koka. Nick Koka got his body in there. Both teams starting to do different strategies. Columbia starting to roll the lines a little bit here. Deflected shot comes on goal. Cullen able to get a piece. This comes out to Liam Murray. Murray couldn't get to that puck quick enough. Flip pass to Nick Coca. Coca lost it on the stick handle near side. Murphy there to pin it in. Drew Skirbo on the forecheck. Battling there far side with Tambasco. Still held up along the wall. Now Pears gets it free. Zach Pears along the far side. Looking for a passing partner. Can't find one. Nice stick handle from Columbia's Jake Passanti. Puck not clear. It's sent wide by Bernardi. Passanti back on it. Gives to Avizov. Pardon. Can't move that clear. Bernardi takes it down low, looking for Skirbo in the slot. Pass didn't connect. So now it's taken clear, the chip and chase from Tito Schulman. Player wipes out behind the net. Schulman right there on the play. That out in the middle. Taken away, flip clear. Good stick from Skirbo. Gets Fairfield back on the puck. They attack down the far side, but a clean check from Schulman. Nearly knocks a man into his bench. Puck still there, a backhander blocked. From the long far side, Avizov able to clear. Time not on the side of Fairfield here. Nearing 7 minutes to go in the third. They need 3 to tie. Another good clear from Columbia. A rolling puck. Was not going to be icing anyways. It was waved off early. A big check on the far side boards from Passanti. Keeps the puck pinned in here. Defensive end for Fairfield. Need to organize quickly, and here they come. Jack Hitchcock couldn't settle that pass down, so now it comes through to Avizov. Avizov charges in, on goal, he scores! 4th goal of the game for Avizov, and that might ice it. Just lurking in behind the defense, got the loose puck, and that's the second time tonight he's gone to the backhand and just roofed it. Ridiculous ability from Brandon Avizov. His 4th goal of the night. Might put it in the books. And if you're really looking for an MVP of this tournament, someone that's going to take the reins no further than Brandon Avizov. 4 goals, including a natural hat trick back in the first period. Sprinkled in an assist or 2 in there. Earlier on, I want to get an exact number on that, actually, as this goes down for an icing call. Yeah, it's a 7-point night for Brandon Avizov. 4 goals, 3 assists. He's had a hand in every single goal tonight for NYCHC. You talk about, showing up when the lights are bright. He can do it in the regular season, averaging over 4 points a game. But in game 1 here in the Empire Conference playoffs, he comes through with 7. 4 goals, 3 assists, as this is gloved down by Nico Linder, fired wide. As now with that 4-goal lead, if you're NYCHC and Coach Amato, you're really happy with just running the lines out there, trying to give Avizov and that top line some much-deserved rest. They've had a phenomenal night. Now you're going to see some of that depth come into work here, as on the possession, Weston Goodman feeds far side to Tambasco. Tambasco strong on the puck, trying to give it off to a teammate, but taking it up the other way. Here's Perreault. Jack Perreault tried the spinning pass, lost the handle. Comes out now with Tambasco. Now seems to be taking some shifts as a forward here. Sticks cancel. Comes back up the other way. Oh, nice angle in. Here's Larkin. Larkin just chips it to the end boards. Fed out in front. Nice shot. Smothered by Michael Cullen. Oh, a nice look at that stick handle from Chris Larkin, who he's had a really nice game. He's been strong on the puck, using his speed to his advantage here. He's created some good chances for himself and for his team. Just those chances have not resulted in the outcome that they've been looking for. Moving in near side, Roy Cook lost the handle. That's taken clear, charging down the ice the other way, Will Emmer. Emmer left that behind. It's pinned in by Nick Sloan. Flipped out to neutral. This batted down with a hand. Rashab Nandun touches up to wave out the hand pass. Puck turned over. And a defensive recovery there from Nandun. Able to get a piece of that. Get it back to his team. Emmer back on it, muscling through and just guiding that back out. Back on the far side. Unable to keep that puck in. This Columbia, as time continues to tick here in the third, we're under 4 minutes to play. Centering feed easily cut off. As Tito Schulman works with it. Schulman, a physical power on the ice. Already throwing a couple of big hits tonight. Skirbo fires this. Skims off the pad of Cullen. Rebound stays in play there off the shot from the near side. Goodman clears this out. Not enough on it for icing, says linesman Jackson Chalmers. We keep things rolling. Perot cuts in, drags to a backhand shot, blocked. Stays in the zone. Trent Dillon tried to feed it around the boards. Now it comes through to Hitchcock. Hitchcock at the point. He chooses to leave the zone there. Skirbo was knocked down behind the play, had to race to get back onside, then a bouncing puck through his legs. Greg Zaffino able to find a passing partner in Tambasco. Puck didn't leave the zone. Here's a shot over the glove of Cullen, but wide. Comes back to the point. Roy Cook feeds down low. The shot, or the pass through, didn't find a target. Comes back to Cook, one-timer, shanked wide. Zaffino can't clear past Cook. We have 2 minutes to go in the third. Long pass, a good one to Liam Murray. Murray just couldn't knock it down before it got its way through to Skirbo. Cook, the long pass through. Didn't get a tip on the near side from Jack Hitchcock. So an icing call with 1:43 left will bring the puck back in the defensive zone. There's a chance right in front for NYCHC, deflected wide. To take it up the end, here come the Stags. Fairfield looking for something to remember this game by, down by 4 in the closing seconds. That's a big check. Nick Sloan getting involved in the physical game as he knocked Trent Dillon down. Also been just impressed by the physical play of this Columbia team. It's been a really complete performance for them. After going down early, they have taken command of this game. Chasing it down near side, Nico Linder feeds a pass through. Emmer's shot saved by Watson. Quick shot up and over the reach of Watson. Will Emmer dumps this in as play continues to roll. All in all, it's been a solid season for Fairfield, but not the effort, or not the result, despite the effort tonight that they were hoping for in front of a home crowd. Puck loose, now taken away, but a complete performance from NYCHC, including 7 points, 4 goals from Brandon Avazov. We'll see them head through to the semifinals. A 7-3 win for NYCHC is now some tempers flare after the final horn. Cooler heads prevail as Columbia marches through to the semis. They will play tomorrow. It's again your final score, 7-3. Brandon Avazov, a 7-point night, had a hand in every single goal. Also a strong performance in net from Michael Cullen. We're getting set for the next matchup here at the rinks in Shelton. So we'll take a timeout here on the Long Island Sports Network, but the coverage doesn't stop. Actually going on right now in the rink below us as they clean the ice, get set for game 2 here on the upper rink. Don't go anywhere. More action from the Empire Conference playoffs right here on the Long Island Sports Network.